Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. Travel in the earth, particularly the soil, the asexual invertebrate that prefers to be referred as a he, did, which is what earthworms spend 98% of their lives doing. Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. An exponentially tenacious ensemble has fallen, due to the Earth's air pressure from the atmosphere, giving off 10,000 kilograms per square meter of pressure to the Earth. Also known as gravity. Jim, short for James or Jimmy, used to be a quotidian Lumbricina, part of the invertebrate species, that would consume dirt, also known as soil or earth, on a daily basis. He would be considered tough to the teeth if gormandized, due to the invertebrate species being made up of ring-like segments called annuli. These segments are covered in setae, or small bristles, which the worm uses to move and burrow. However, all of these events which have been taken place would be part of a destructive finale. Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. The asexual Lumbricina, which prefers to be referred as a he, is commonly opinionated to be a groovy being, a slang colloquialism popular during the 1960s and 1970s. It is roughly synonymous with words such as cool, excellent, fashionable, or amazing, depending on context. Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. The asexual Lumbricina, which prefers to be referred as a he, will travel across the troposphere with his rocket ship. Nonetheless, this is an understatement. Due to him navigating through space, particularly in the galaxy of the Milky Way, journeying through the fabric of space, participating exhilarating activities, he retains Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. You should already realize that the asexual invertebrate that prefers to be referred as a he is a substantial being. Be alert of your surroundings. Brief whistling interlude where Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy, accidentally dispatches a Rhopalocera, also known as a butterfly, which is coincidentally part of the swallowtail butterfly classification. In contempt of the Lumbricina's stupendous sizable biceps and hefty red, also meaning beautiful in Russian, flintlock Jim, short for James or Jimmy, per contra, is blameless, a Lumbricina, or Earthworm. Be that as it may, the asexual invertebrate that prefers to be referred as a he is the exclusive individual, alongside an extraordinary get-up to cause the Lumbricina to become very robust. Jim, short for James or Jimmy, can only be victorious if our own selves serenade onward. Affirmative. Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. All of us believe the asexual invertebrate that prefers to be referred as a he is vigorously accomplished. Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. A heroic being for eternity. Lumbricina, or Earthworm Lumbricina, or Earthworm Lumbricina, or Earthworm Lumbricina, or Earthworm Jim, short for James or Jimmy. Pray, the act many religions do to communicate with their superior being, in regard for the asexual invertebrate that prefers to be referred as a he. Groovy, a slang colloquialism popular during the 1960s and 1970s. It is roughly synonymous with words such as cool, excellent, fashionable, or amazing, depending on context.